What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports back again with another one. Actor, comedian, and activist DL Hughley has COVID-19, has the coronavirus. He collapsed while performing at a popular comedy club in Nashville, Tennessee called Zanies. And now the club is going to have to quarantine and test all the customers and all the workers at the comedy club. The actor slash comedian slash activist DL Hughley is heading back home. The comedy club is shut down right now. They've been thoroughly cleaned and will reopen Thursday when actor Rob Schneider will be there to perform. The guidelines at the comedy club was for DL Hughley to be at least 14 feet away from the customers, which is going to be enacted as of Thursday, but it wasn't the case during Friday night's performance by DL Hughley. They didn't follow the social guidelines, and therefore they're going to have to test, and they're going to basically do contract tracing, and test all customers and all the employees of the Zanies Comedy Club. Sad situation, man. When he collapsed on stage, so he's very ill. Most of the people that have contracted this deadly virus have been asymptomatic. They haven't shown little of any symptoms. But for DL Hughley to fall out and pass out and collapse on stage, man, it's a thing that he needs to look at. He says he's heading home, so hopefully he'll go home and seek further medical assistance and be on the road to recovery, man. We're wishing him the best, praying for him and his family. But again, this thing has no discrimination on status, on money, on religion, race, creed, sexual identity, or none of that. It's hitting everybody. It's hitting everybody, man. Everybody just got to be diligent, keep your mask on, social distance, and just follow the social guidelines that your governor in your particular state or the mayor in your particular city has put out there for you to follow. But again, DL Hughley, a guy that was seen, that a lot of people remember, was on the Kings of Comedy along with Steve Harvey, Cedric Entertainer, and the late Bernie Mac, has tested positive for COVID-19 coronavirus. And he's a guy that's here recently has been on the activist scene, talking about politics and bringing our people together and things we need to do to grow and fight for equality for the black race. He's been out in front of that, and it's kind of symbolic that he's got this COVID-19 with this social unrest that's going on due to the killing of unarmed black and brown people by corrupt and rogue policemen. So it's kind of symbolic that a guy of DL Hughley's status, who's been fighting and been speaking on these causes, has come ill during this unrest here in the United States and really all over the world. So leave your comments in the comment section what you think about these clubs opening, man. You think that they need to slow down on opening these clubs? A lot of these places are opening, restaurants, bars, bowling alleys. They're pretty much opening these places up full blast. They're saying a lot of people are in phase 2. Some places are phase 1. But when they show videos and people at these clubs, man, they got the camera phones and they're showing these particular clubs, man. These places are packed. Don't look like it's 50%. Look like it's 100% capacity. And it's very little social distancing. And that's what was going on at Zanies this past Friday night when DL Hughley was doing a comedy a performance there at that club. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what transpires. But again, DL Hughley, one of the top comedians in comedy right now, has tested positive for COVID-19. He collapsed on stage Friday night at a comedy club called Zanies in Nashville, Tennessee, and he's heading back home to be with his to quarantine for 14 days. And that's what all the customers that were there the night that DL Hughley performed, and all the workers that were there when DL Hughley performed, they will have to self-quarantine for 14 days. and hopefully none of those people have any symptoms or contract the deadly virus. But we'll see when more information and more news come forward on this particular situation regarding DL Hughley. Let me know what you think in the comment section about DL Hughley and about the COVID-19, the social distancing rules, and all these businesses opened up in the journal. What you think about that? Let me know what you think, and subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. I'll holla.